Hi there. My name is Stephanie Ann Johnson. My pronouns are they, them, and I am excited to be here today to welcome you and thank you for joining us for Juneteenth, a rainbow revival. Today's celebration is a digital concert featuring 2 hours of performances, which will honor Juneteenth, Black excellence, and American roots music, and the Black trans roots of the modern queer liberation movement. Today's concert and programming were made possible through the power of partnership. Bluegrass Pride is excited to partner with nonprofit Decolonizing the Music Room on today's event. DTMR is a nonprofit with a mission of centering Black, Brown, Indigenous, and Asian voices in music education and related fields. Juneteenth, a Rainbow Revival is presented by Ear Trumpet Labs and Elderly Instruments and is supported by a grant from the IBMA Foundation's Arnold Schultz Fund. You too can help support this incredible lineup. Just make a gift at bluegrasspride.net/porch. Again, that's bluegrasspride.net/porch. We are suggesting a donation of $10, but we highly encourage you to give more if you are able and enjoying yourself. All donations are shared between the artists, Bluegrass Pride and Decolonizing the Music Room. We are so grateful to all of our sponsors and donors. Thank you for your support. As our industry navigates out of the COVID pandemic, our organizations are focused on highlighting Black LGBTQ roots musicians and generating financial support for their work while also providing safer, more representative spaces within the bluegrass community. Now, Juneteenth celebrates the arrival of the Union troops in Galveston, Texas on June 19th, 1865, to inform the still enslaved African Americans that the Civil War had ended and they were now emancipated. This happened more than 2.5 years after President Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863. Bluegrass Pride and Decolonizing the Music Room recognize Juneteenth as a major marker along the quest for equality and justice, a long road for Black descendants of enslaved Africans in the United States. Those emancipated on June 19th were encouraged to work with former masters, retitled employers, to seek family spread to other corners of the nation, and to find a new life within the confines of the old. True freedom for the formerly enslaved Black folk included confusion, trepidation, resiliency, and hope. Black folks were able to take part in social pleasantries to a degree unprecedented in our nation's history. Following June 19th, Black Americans' self-expression are reflected in many American traditions, including rodeos, horseback riding, cookouts, specifically barbecuing, spiritual gatherings, and American roots music. And so we welcome you to Juneteenth, a rainbow revival. Today is a reverent reminder of those who waited over 2 years to hear the truth about their emancipation. Black voices, contributors, and musicians who have transformed music throughout subsequent decades, creating a fantastic breadth of Black American music. We honor this holiday as we work continuously toward the goal of achieving true freedom in this country and acknowledge that Black queer liberation as a key collective liberation. Beginning our revival is an award-winning banjoist, fiddler, singer, and ethnomusicologist, Jake Blount. He specializes in string band music of Black and Indigenous communities in the southeastern United States, crafting a musical tapestry that incorporates roots music and modern inspirations. Old-time music, a record label term encompassing largely fiddle and banjo-based string band music, has its roots in Black culture. Specifically, the banjo itself evolved out of an African instrument, which were transported to the Americas via the transatlantic slave trade. Enslaved Africans held the cultural memory of instruments like the zalam and the akonting, ancestral forms of what would later become the standardized American banjo. Old time music and dance is rooted in Black American culture. With this immense skill, Jake shares music exploring historical narratives often obscured but integral to the story of this country. Without further ado, here's Jake Blount.
Wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sleep so sound? The revenue officers are coming. They're gonna tear your still house down. In a pine-log shack in the mountains, well, that's where my Corey dwells. He brews the finest corn liquor, oh, and what he don't drink, he sells. Well, the first time I seen darling Corey, he was sitting on the banks of the sea, with a 44 wrapped around his body and a banjo on his knee. Get up, darling Corey. Go get me my knife and my gun. I ain't never been a man for fighting, but I'll die before I run. Well, the last time I seen darling Corey, he was bending through them weeds, with two government men behind him. They gonna grab him for his deeds. Can't you hear them bluebirds singing? Can't you hear that lonesome sound? They're preaching darling Corey's funeral in some lonesome graveyard ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole, dig down. Dig a hole in the meadow. I'm gonna lay my darling Corey down. Hello, I'm Jake Blount. Thank you so much to Bluegrass Pride for having me back at Porch Pride. I want to urge everybody to donate. Bluegrass Pride does so much good work to support LGBTQ artists like myself. I've had the good fortune to be part of that work on the inside. As a board member of this organization, I just believe so much in what we're doing, and I'm so excited to be back here at Porch Pride. So excited that we're doing a Juneteenth event, because I've wanted to play at any Juneteenth event for a very long time. It's good to have the opportunity. Thank you. That was one called Old Timey Gray Eagle that came from a Cherokee fiddler by the name of Manco Sneed. Most of the tunes and songs I'm going to be playing for you tonight come in some degree from Black and Native American fiddle players or banjo players or singers, as that is my area of expertise. I've had the great pleasure of getting to teach a lot more of that repertoire than I normally do these past months, since the online economy has forced me into different types of work than I usually pursue. And one of the better opportunities I've had to spread that knowledge was with this really great series called The Fiddler in Question, run by the Fiddle Mercantile, which is also sponsoring my set. So thank you to the Fiddle Mercantile, to Brandon Godman, Ollivander of Fiddle Bows, as I call him. That was a tune called Goodbye Honey, You Call That Gone from Lucius Smith of Sardis, Mississippi. One of many tunes that I recorded on my recent album Spider Tales, along with Old Timey Gray Eagle, which you just recently heard. I had the great pleasure of putting together kind of my dream band for that album, convening us all in Floyd, Virginia, and then realizing once we were all in the same room together that I had put together a completely all-queer old-time band, which was completely gender balanced despite having 5 members. And I'm still very proud of having done that, and I'm still very proud of that album. It came out right at the beginning of the pandemic on May 29th, 2020, so I haven't actually gotten to tour it in person at all yet, but I'm looking forward to doing so later in the month of August and further on in October and November. So if you are interested in catching a live show, please check out my website, jakeblount.com. There's plenty of information there on where you can catch up with me and see me in person. Well, a good deal of the repertoire that I'm working with comes out of religious song tradition. And I don't consider myself a particularly religious person, as a lot of queer people do. I have a complex relationship with organized religion in general, but especially with the Christian church. Let me make a little adjustment here. And I'm finding my way to an understanding of the place that has in my heritage, I would say. And this next song was a big part of that for me. It's another one off Spider Tales. It's called The Angels Done Bowed Down, and I think embodies a lot of the ways in which these old songs and these old stories were used to covertly send messages between the folks who were singing them at the time, who maybe couldn't openly express their thoughts or feelings without fear of reprisal. So, angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. Whoa, yes, my Lord. When Jesus was hanging up on the cross, the angels kept silent till God went off. Then the angels hung their harps on the willow trees to give satisfaction till God was pleased. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. Whoa, yes, my Lord. His soul went up on a pillar of cloud, and when he moved, Lord, the heavens did bow. Jehovah's sword was at his side. On the empty air he began to ride. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. Whoa, yes, my Lord. Go down, angels, to the flood. Blow out the sun, turn the moon into blood. Come back, angels, bolt the door. The time that's been will be no more. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. Whoa, yes, my Lord. I wonder where is my brother gone? I wonder where is my brother John? He's gone to the wilderness, ain't coming no more. I wonder where will I lie down? I wonder where. I wonder where will I lie down? I wonder where will I lie down? In some lonesome dark place, Lord, down under the ground. I wonder where is my brother gone? I wonder where is my brother John? He's gone to the wilderness, ain't coming no more. I wonder where is my brother gone? I wonder where is my brother John? He's gone to the wilderness, ain't coming no more. I wonder where will I lie down? In some lonesome dark place, Lord, down under the ground. Thank you. The song was called I Wonder Where Is My Brother Gone from Annie Grace Horn Dodson, who I know very little about and only have one recording of. So if anyone knows anything or any other songs by Annie Grace Horn Dodson, reach out to me. I want to know. All right. We'll let that settle a bit. Well, when I was first finding my way into old-time music, it was sometimes hard to find music that felt like it was really for me. And I think that was partially due to being a person of color and there not really being anyone else at that time other than the Carolina Chocolate Drops who were like playing professionally and in a widespread enough way that I knew about them before I was deep in the scene. Of course, there were other folks like Earl White who were playing and are super well known within our circles, but it took a little bit of time for me to find them. And the other part was because I didn't feel represented as a queer person by the sound. Now, I knew there were other queer people playing the music because I learned to play the banjo from a lesbian. So I knew we were there, but I didn't hear us. And really the first place that I heard us was in this band called the Horseflies, formerly known as the Tompkins County Horseflies, who were from Ithaca, New York, which is a couple hours from where I went to college, which is when I was learning to play. And they have this driving, groovy, really fun way of playing the music that really reminds me of new wave music. I've talked about them before as sounding like the B-52s playing a square dance. And I've had the great fortune of becoming friends with a lot of members of that band, especially Jeff Klaus and Judy Hyman. And I want to play you one of Judy Hyman's tunes now. It's called Beyond This Wall. Now, obviously, when I tell people it's a tune called Beyond This Wall, everyone's immediate, very rational, don't get me wrong, very rational reaction is to go, oh, it's about Trump. Which, no, it was written before Trump, but also kind of yes, in that it is named after an inscription on the wall of a concentration camp. And, it's a meaningful and deep way to name a tune. And, at the time that I learned it, walls were at the forefront of our own country's socio-political discourse, mainly for the same exact reasons. And I started playing this tune kind of as a way to remind myself we'd get past it. And we did. So this is Beyond This Wall. Thank you. Well, I'm going to do one more for you. Indecision. I'm going to do it on this. Once again, I'd like to thank Bluegrass Pride. And again, urge you all to please donate. Banjos in the summertime. Thank you, everybody. Where you gone, you? Roust about. Where you go fishing? When you go fishing, tie a hook and line. When you go courting, go with the willing mind. Oh, it's been years since I've been gone. Pretty little boy with a red dress on. Where'd you get those brand new shoes? Those you wear so fine. Got my shoes from a railroad man. My clothes from a man in the mines. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy Porch Pride.
Did you see your face? I won't know. Go.
Thank you for that amazing set of music, Jake Blount. If you're enjoying the show so far, and we really hope you are, we hope that you'll take a moment to donate. Your gift not only supports the artists performing today, it also supports the ongoing work of Bluegrass Pride and Decolonizing the Music Room. Give now. Your generosity powers what we do. Next are two artists who beautifully combine art and song. It's Jackie Merritt and Risa Gibbs. Jackie is a multidimensional artist who transforms visual art, creativity, and prowess into lyrical and instrumental storytelling. Risa illuminates blues narratives with her soulful, warm voice, sharp wit, and toe tap and percussion. It shouldn't come as a shock that the blues are a distinctly Black form of American music. Evolving out of the spiritual and gospel traditions of formerly enslaved Black Americans, the blues is the reaction of achieving freedom without justice. The first blues music can be traced back to the Reconstruction era of the 1860s, alongside the rise of the KKK and the entrapment of Black folks into sharecropping. Mirroring the call and response style of those early spirituals, the blues brings along with the individualism and the despair of disappointed hopes, focusing on themes of low wage, love, lynchings, rather than faith or creed. Today, you'll be hearing music inspired by the Piedmont Blues, a specific regional evolution of this trend rooted in the Piedmont region, located just east of the Appalachian Mountains. This style is characterized primarily by its virtuosic style of guitar picking, rooted in the frailing style, also seen in old time clawhammer banjo. Piedmont style guitar later evolved into a syncopated fingerpicking approach that mimics the sound of ragtime style piano plunking. From party tunes to ballads, these two artists bear the traditions of country blues, folk, and Piedmont blues to tell their stories and that of their ancestors. Here are Jackie Merritt and Risa Gibbs.
Right.
All
Wow.
right.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. That was beautiful, Stephanie Ann. Thank you so much.
So it's really
looking
good to be
forward to
on
this.
Bluegrass Pride and to celebrate Juneteenth.
Yeah.
You ready?
Let's jump into
We're
it.
going to start out with an original song that I wrote called Money Makes You Crazy. Okay, here we go.
Or the lack thereof.
All right, okay. Money makes you crazy all the time, yeah. Money makes you crazy, makes you lose your mind. Can you hear me now? Money makes you crazy all the time, yeah. Money makes you crazy, makes you lose your mind. It turns sister against brother, father against son, cousin against cousin when the wrong is done. Hands stretched out for a piece of the pie. Forget about kindness when somebody dies. I say now, money makes you crazy all the time, yeah. Money makes you crazy, makes you lose your mind. Can you hear me now? Money makes you crazy all the time, yeah. Money makes you crazy, makes you lose your mind. Long lost relatives you never knew come crawling out the woodwork to claim their due. Friends you've known your whole life through will stab you in the back to claim a lottery pool. I say now, money makes you crazy all the time, yeah. Money makes you crazy, makes you lose your mind, yeah. Now, money makes you crazy all the time, yeah. Money makes you crazy, makes you lose your mind. Long lost relatives you never knew come crawling out the woodwork to claim their due. Friends you've known your whole life through will stab you in the back to claim a lottery pool. Hands stretched out for a piece of the pie. Forget about kindness when somebody dies. Sister against brother, father against son, cousin against cousin when the wrong is done. I say now, money makes you crazy all the time, yeah. Money makes you crazy, makes you lose your mind. Money makes you crazy all the time, yeah. Money makes you crazy, makes you lose your mind. Woo! All right. Woo! Okay.
Wow.
I need some water behind that.
Yes. Catching the breath. I'd like to thank you all again for just, it's just such a pleasure and an honor to be here. We're so grateful to be celebrating this time. And it's such an important recognition, the Pride movement and American roots and musical contributions and other. And we'd really like to thank Jake too for opening so beautifully, that starting this whole thing off. Man, so very good. I'm still claiming you as my cousin.
Whew, that takes a lot out of you. All right. Should have rearranged the set list. Okay, here we go. This is a song that I wrote called Mean Church People.
Yes,
And
that's what she said. You heard
and
it
then
right.
Risa decided that it needed more, so she came back and wrote in herself as a mean church person.
I did. I was a little levity. I am acting.
So
Yeah.
anyway, it's all tongue in cheek, and
I kind of go back and forth, so you'll
all
hear
right.
it.
So here we go.
Join us out there.
Yeah, that's a part for you when we're doing this live.
I'm sure we'll
Everybody
hear you.
sings back, okay? So you'll hear it. Hopefully, I'll be able to. Okay,
No
here
disclaimers.
Mean church people talking about mean church people. I met some mean church people in my time.
Are you one of those
Mean church people. Do you know some mean church people? I've met some mean church people in my time. Sister, you can't go inside.
Well,
You got a tattoo on your
I
thigh.
thought it was a birthmark.
Your dress is too short and your lips are ruby red.
Kool-Aid red.
Brother, you ain't welcome here.
Well,
Seem to be a little too
he
queer.
does have an interesting
Your
gait.
walk and talk is different from what we do.
He walks in heels better than you do.
All right, why you wanna be so mean? That's your part.
Why you wanna be so mean? Why you wanna be so mean to me? That's right, we asked it. Why you wanna be so mean? Why you wanna be so mean? Why you wanna be so mean to me?
Sister, get away from my dough. You ain't welcome here no more.
I never.
You stay out at night, smoke and drink that beer.
Really cheap beer too, that's what I heard anyway.
Brother, you can't go inside.
Well,
Your skin color ain't like
it
mine.
is very bright.
Your socks are blue and we only wear red socks here.
And they don't even match.
All right,
Why you wanna be so mean? Why you wanna be so mean? Why you wanna be so mean to me? I am asking you.
Why you wanna be so mean?
Be so mean.
Why you wanna be so mean?
Be so mean. Why you wanna be so mean to me?
All right, now I got this next hook off of TV. It's a
Oh,
true
boy.
story, y'all.
Oh,
Can't make it up.
Everything on TV is true.
Brother Pat said you'll have a stroke and die, 'cause God ain't on your side.
That might not be true.
The songs you sing and your sermons are different from his.
Way different.
Preacher, he won't save your soul.
Well,
'Cause his Bible told him
do we have the
so.
same Bible?
He was caught last night with
Oh
a...
boy, I just love rainbows. I just can't say enough
Yeah,
about them.
why you
So
wanna
many
be so mean?
beautiful
Come on,
colors.
y'all.
Why you wanna be so mean? Why you wanna be so mean to me? I am asking you.
Why you wanna be so mean?
be so mean?
Why you wanna be so mean?
Be so mean.
Why you wanna be so mean
to me?
Mean church people talking about mean church people. I met some mean church people in my time. Mean church people, do you know some
For the
mean church
Bible
people?
tells me so.
I met some mean church people in my time.
They're weak, but he is strong.
Mean church people, do you know some mean church people?
Everybody talking about heaven ain't going there, heaven. Well, I hope that's true.
All right. Thank you. Yeah.
All right. We thought this would be a good segue to this song, to mean church people. Actually, forgot to tell you that Jackie got that hook from a relative of mine, happens to be a preacher in this area. Came home from a hard day's work, and we were sitting at the table after he got home from church, and he said, "Man, there are some mean church people out there."
And that's where it came from. It's one of the fastest songs I've ever written.
This one, I think, is speaking to the same warning. It's written in 1927 by Son House from Lyons, Mississippi. And he says this: "Don't you mind people grinning in your face. Don't mind people grinning in your face. Bear this in mind, true friend is hard to find. Don't you mind people grinning in your face. You know they'll grin in your face. You know they'll jump you up and down. Soon as your back is turned, you know they'll try and beat you down. Don't you mind people grinning in your face. You know your mama will talk about you. You know your brothers and your sisters too. Don't care how they try to live. You know they'll talk about you still. Ooh. Don't you mind people grinning in your face. Don't you mind people grinning in your face. Thank you.
That's the amazing Risa, y'all.
I think you got a little investment. Thank you. Get this guy settled. You can go ahead.
We're going to do another song that I wrote. It's called Sometimes. And, okay, I'm still trying to catch my breath. You ready?
Almost. Got to pick up the instrument.
Okay, so while she's getting her instrument together, don't forget to donate, y'all.
Please.
It's very important that you do that, okay? If you can, we'd really appreciate it. And thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, you had so many choices today. I'm happy to say there's a lot of programming out there and recognition, celebration of Juneteenth and Pride, and we're just glad that you thought enough to join us.
The song's about relationships, good and bad.
Good, bad, and in between.
All right, here we go.
Sometimes I feel like walking. Sometimes I gotta run. Sometimes I get down on my knees and crawl just to get back in your arms. Sometimes don't feel like talking when I have so much to say. When you put your arms around me, darling, I can get through another day. I'll climb the highest mountain, swim through the deepest sea, walk through the hottest desert, just to see you smile at me. I'll climb the highest mountain, swim through the deepest sea, walk through the hottest desert, just to keep you here with me. Sometimes it seems all for nothing, way too much to give. You told me you'd love me forever. That's all I wanted to hear. I'll climb the highest mountain, swim through the deepest sea, walk through the hottest desert, just to keep you from leaving me. Sometimes it seems all for nothing, way too much to give. You told me you'd love me forever. That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I needed to hear.
All right. That was Risa,
The
y'all.
nature
That
of
was Risa. Whew.
relationships.
Yeah, it's hot in here. Okay,
You're
so
working.
we're gonna do another. We're like bad DJs. We're up and down. We're gonna do another original song, and this one is about caregiving. And I took care of my mom. I was her primary caregiver for at least 10 years, and this song came out of that. And anyway, I hope you enjoy.
Now I go to help you dress, change the bed, just slept in. Wash the clothes you once wore. You are now my new familiar. Things ain't the way they used to be. I care for you, you cared for me. Seems like I've been here before. You are now my new familiar. I go to bed with what could be, dreaming of the days you spent with me. Your hopes and fears bring me to my knees. You are now my new familiar. You are now my new familiar. Right. Well, I don't know if that was exactly enjoyable, but it is life. And this next one
Well, it's
is a little brighter,
Yeah, but it's still about family.
but it's all about life and it's all about family. These are some beautiful memories we're about to tell you about.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, my mom used to have fish fries. Every Friday, we would have a fish fry. People in the neighborhood would come over. My dad would catch the fish. I would clean them. I swear, I think I started cleaning fish when I was 10 years old. You should put me to the test. I'm really good at it. So anyway, this song is about that. All right. Whew. Sitting on the front porch with nothing to do, hanging out with friends and family too, drinking iced tea, telling a joke or two. Those are the good times I remember now. Lazy summer days, oh so hot, eating ice cream and Kool-Aid pops, playing the dozens, laughing a lot. Those are the good times I remember now. Lazy summer days, oh so hot, eating ice cream and Kool-Aid pops, playing the dozens, and laughing a lot. Those are the good times I remember now. Mama warned, Uncle Boy is here. Don't go touching this jar and don't go drinking this beer. Fried fish and jerry cakes, crabs you can smell a mile away. Those are the good times I remember now. Lazy summer days,
oh so hot,
eating ice cream and Kool-Aid pops, playing the dozens,
watch it now,
and lying a lot. Those are the good times I remember now. Those are the good times I remember now. All right. Yeah.
All right, we stuck the landing. Thank you so much. Yeah, those are beautiful memories.
Yes, indeed. Oh,
I
my mom
imagine
has.
that might be what's happening today on some of these barbecues and Juneteenth celebrations. I certainly hope so. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do a song that's not an original, and Reese's gonna talk about it.
Oh, okay. And I also want to mention, if you get a chance to donate, I'll give you a minute. I'll just give you a second or two to go ahead and donate. All right. I'll tell you about this this duo. Let's see, Nathan
James
and Ben.
Hernandez.
Yes, they wrote this song, and we borrowed it and put our little spin on it. And I hope you enjoy it. It's called "Reach Down Your Hand."
All right, here we go.
Once I was wandering in a foreign land. I had no direction. Till the Lord reached out his hand. Hear me singing, Lord Jesus, hear my call. I stumble every now and then. Lord, he won't let me fall. Reach down your hand, yes, reach down your hand to me. Hold me close to you, Lord. Lord, reach down to me. Yes. Well, the river was rough and raging, but I did not drown. Well, I called on the Lord and reached up my hand. That's when the Lord reached down. I got a home in Jesus. Yes, I do. I'm gonna gain the victory. Well, I called on Satan to get thee behind. That's when the Lord reached down for me. Reach down for me. Oh, reach down your hand to me. Hold me close to you, Lord. Lord, reach down for me. Yes. Once I was wandering in a foreign land. I had no direction. Till the Lord reached down his hand. Till the Lord reached down his hand. Till the Lord reached down his hand. All right.
Yeah. All right. Ooh,
That's exactly the
Well,
way that goes.
I'm starting to have a good
Yeah.
time now.
Uh-oh.
We're getting near the end. Now, you know,
We hope that you share that sentiment.
it's just, you know,
Yeah.
it's just very, you know, nerve-wracking, you know, being live.
That
and-
is the truth.
Whew.
But we know we're in good company, and we thank you so much, and we're surrounded by greatness. My goodness, Jake started us off, and we've got some heavy hitters coming up. So again, thank you again. Thank you to Stephanie and
It's a rainbow revival.
anybody else who had anything to do with us being here. And
All right.
yeah.
Now I'm just trying to catch
Thank
my
you
breath.
to the ancestors.
Yeah.
Catch it
All
now.
right. So this next song is called "Tear Down the Fences," y'all, and it was written by Olabelle Reed back in 1970. She was an Appalachian singer-songwriter. Amazing. And even though it was written in 1970, it feels like it was written just yesterday. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Unfortunately.
Okay, here we go.
But we can do better, and we will.
Sunday morning, sun is shining, flowers blooming everywhere. Birds are singing, soft breeze blowing, carrying a message in the air. If I could have a wish and know it would come true, I'd wish for God to give us strength to know just what to do, and we would tear down the fences that fence us all in. Fences created by such evil men, and we would tear down the fences that fence us all in. Then we could walk together again. Sunday morning, dark clouds rising, oh, there's no sunshine anywhere. Strong winds blowing, God give us the wisdom to grasp the message in the air. If I could have a wish and know it would come true, I'd wish for God to give us strength to know just what to do, and we would tear down the fences that fence us all in. Fences created by such evil men, and we would tear down the fences that fence us all in. Then we would walk together again. Right now is a needed time. Right now is a needed time. Right now is a needed time. Oh, right now is a needed time. Right now is a needed time. Right now is a needed time. Well, I'm down on my bended knee, asking you, Lord, to come by here. Right now is the needed time. Oh, I'm down on my bended knee, asking you to come by here. Right now is the needed time. Sunday morning, right now is the needed time. Sun is shining, right now is the needed time. Flowers blooming, right now is the needed time. Oh, right now is the needed time. Right now is the needed time. Right now is the needed time. If I could have a wish and know it would come true, I wish for God to give us strength to know just what to do, and we would tear down the fences that fence us all in. Fences created by such evil men, and we would tear down the fences that fence us all in. Then we would walk together again. Right now is needed time. Then we would walk together. Right now is a needed time. Then we would walk together. Right now is the needed time. All right. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'd be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Yes. All right. Happy Juneteenth. Thank you very much.
Happy
Bluegrass
Pride.
Thank you so much.
It's a freedom movement. Just remember, now is the needed time. Support Pride.
I'm Jackie Merritt. This is Risa Gibbs. We're 2/3 of MSG Acoustic Blues Trio.
Thank you.
And shameful plug, I just put a single out called Crack Cocaine is My Life. It's very dark. Go out and check it out on the internet if you get a chance.
Nothing but life. Continue to celebrate and stand up for the spirit of freedom and justice, and enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Wow, that was a really beautiful spiritual moment. Thank you for that. And also just to hear, right, as that message was coming through from the wonderful Jackie and Risa, we've received a $250 gift. So I just want to say thank you for donating that donation. You know who you are. All right. I really hope you enjoyed that set. I enjoyed that set a lot. So if you've been enjoying this entire month of Porch Pride programming, which we hope that you have, please donate. Your financial gifts make all of this possible and have a direct impact on the artist's bottom line. Give now. Any amount helps Bluegrass Pride and Decolonizing the Music Room create safer places for folks of diverse representation to get into roots music. You can donate at bluegrasspride.net/Porch Pride. Again, that's bluegrasspride.net/Porch Pride. We'd also like to once again thank our sponsors for today's show. That's Ear Trumpet Labs, Elderly Instruments, and our sponsor for the next set, which is Compass Records Group. Our next act is a breath of fresh air for the finger-style guitar and acoustic folk genres. It's none other than Yasmin Williams. Yasmin's playing is as unique and as vibrantly beautiful as she is, calling upon percussive techniques and alternative tunings to musically embody Black joy. Similarly to the Piedmont blues, finger-picking guitar is a style pioneered and popularized by the Black American musicians. Beginning in the late 1800s and early 1900s, this new style of picking was used by early Black musicians to imitate the syncopated rhythms and melodies of ragtime, which were incredibly popular at the time. The genre is most strongly defined by the use of the thumb as a bass rhythmic element, with the melody being led by the fingers. This style was developed by early Black musicians and later co-opted by country and Western musicians. Today, Yasmin's ability to use the guitar to transport the listener to a reminiscent place and will undoubtedly inspire many young guitarists to come. We invite you to revel in the wonderful sounds of Yasmin Williams.
Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Yasmin Williams, and I'm super excited to be playing the Porch Pride Juneteenth, a Rainbow Revival show. As you can see, I'm wearing my Juneteenth shirt, and this is super cool. I've never played an event celebrating the history and just the holiday that is Juneteenth. A lot of people don't even know what Juneteenth is, so this is really cool. And yeah, I'm going to play a few songs for y'all. Make sure to donate to Bluegrass Pride. Make sure to check them out. They're a great organization. And this first tune is called Dragonfly. It's off my second record called Urban Driftwood. Cool. So yeah, this next tune is called Juvenescence, and it's also on my Urban Driftwood record. And as you probably, or well, as you did hear but didn't see, sorry, I used tap shoes in that first track, and I'm gonna use them in another one. Not exactly as cool as someone like Algia May Hinton's buck dancing and playing guitar behind her head at the same time, but I hope I get there one day. This next tune's called Juvenescence. Awesome. So this next tune is called Through the Woods, and in it I use these tap shoes again, along with this really cool thing called a kalimba, which is a South African instrument, also known as an mbira. And I've just basically, I put tape on the back and I attach it to my guitar like this so I can play guitar and kalimba at the same time, because I think they sound really cool together, and yeah, that's the only way I can do it. This next one's called Through the Woods. Cool. So I think I have time for a few more. This next one is kind of a slower paced tune. It's called I Wonder. Well, I think I'm going to end with this last tune called Russ's Heart. It's a fun one. But once again, thank you so much to Bluegrass Pride for having me. Again, super excited to be celebrating Juneteenth. And yeah, make sure to donate to Bluegrass Pride. Check them out. And again, my name is Yasmin Williams, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the music that I've played so far. This last tune is called Russ's Heart, and it's on my first album called Unwind. I released that back in 2018. And yeah, hope y'all enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Yasmin, and peace.
Oh, Oh, my feelings. Thank you, Yasmin, and thank you to Compass Record Group for sponsoring Yasmin's set. Please go buy all of Yasmin's music. Black excellence on guitar continues in the 21st century. Before we get to our final set, we'd like to once again thank y'all for being an integral part of what we do. Your donations make all of this possible. If you haven't already and you are able, please give. Your donation goes directly to supporting the artists like Yasmin on tonight's lineup, as well as the ongoing work of Bluegrass Pride and Decolonizing the Music Room. We appreciate your generosity. As you heard all throughout our show today, the roots of American folk music are Black. Everything from the banjo to the standard phrasing of lyrics to how every modern folk musician plays the guitar. It all originated in Black American culture. Today, Juneteenth stands as a reminder of the attempted erasure and obscured history that has plagued Black Americans. A reverent reminder of the undeniable parallel between the story of Juneteenth and the many stories of Black voices, contributions, and music hidden beneath the surface of American history. Now, closing out our evening is Sunny War, a modern folk guitarist, singer, and songwriter who uses music to uplift herself and her community with the healing and storytelling of song. A food not bombs advocate and soulful creator, Sunny blends her highly expressive lyrics with melodies that will stick in your head. Her music sounds like sunshine emerging from rain clouds. You've heard her music at NPR's Tiny Desk, and now she's here with us tonight. Please give it up for Sunny War.
Juneteenth, a rainbow revival.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
If my people ever get reparations from Uncle Sam, I think I'll take myself a trip, get out of here by myself some lane. I want a garden to let roses grow, I wanna reap just what I sow. Been working hard and I just want to know, does it matter? Cause if so, it doesn't show. But I know there ain't nobody listening, there ain't nobody there. If there's a God, then she must have gone missing. It's either that or she just don't care. The devils must be tired, they got the whole damn world on fire. King Dollar puts them all to shame, still trying to get one to my name. Within miles of my street, not a single thing to eat. The world is ending anyway. I'm gonna drink a little liquor and I'll pray. I know there ain't nobody listening, there ain't nobody there. If there's a God, then she must have gone missing. It's either that or she just don't care. There's a God, then she must have gone missing. into that, or she just don't care.
This year, Bluegrass Pride's Queer Teen Festival is taking place all throughout June with events scheduled every weekend of Pride Month. Learn more and donate to support at bluegrasspride.net.
That was good.
Porch
Definitely
Pride.
good.
2, 3, 4.
Didn't want the rain till my body was on fire. It was cold here when I came. Now I'm burning with desire. You couldn't tell me when I was small. You can't tell me now I'm grown. Take any tree, don't care how tall. Bring the firewood back home. Bring the firewood back home. Gotta walk 'cause I got no ride. From the ashes I must rise. Tend the flame that burns inside. Turn my pain into my pride. Turn my pain into my pride. Didn't want the air till my lungs were full of smoke. Don't want your thoughts, don't need your prayer. I want action, not just hope. I've been screaming at a wall. I'll make it follow on my own. Take any tree, don't care at all. Bring the firewood back home. Bring the firewood back home. I must rise. Time the flame that burns inside. Turn my pain into my pride. I gotta walk 'cause I got no ride. From the ashes I must rise. Time the flame that burns inside. Turn my pain into my pride. Turn my pain into my pride. Turn my pain into my pride. Turn my pain into my pride.
Thanks for having us here. This next song is called Immortal, and it's about reincarnation. And I think we'll just start. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
so young, but older than before. With this feeling now run till I can't run no more. Old souls that surround us in the rain, in the wind, they know that what we've got was all that mattered in the end. This fails, this fails. This fail, this fail, immortal, immortal, immortal. Day after day, year after year, I can say is I'll always be here. Shadows walk behind us, and also hand in hand, and soon we'll walk as stardust, or maybe grains of sand. This fail, this fail. This fail, immortal, immortal, immortal. This fail, immortal. This fail, this fail, immortal, immortal, immortal.
Porch Pride 2021.
So right now we're at Hen House Studios, and this is where the album was recorded, and this is pretty much where we were when we were recording. Like where we're standing. Alright, this next song is called Love Became Pain. We're standing where we were when we were recording it. And here we are today. Over a year later. This next song is called Love Became Pain. Alright. Paula, you know this one? One, two, three. Call me by my name. Won't you treat me just the same? treat the man upstairs. You claimed you knew love to love became pain, 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 pain. Come and pick my brain. Dare to patiently obtain. Care to see things as they are. You claimed you knew love to love became pain, 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 pain. There was a time you were kind and sincere, paid no mind to the hate or the fear. But as you grow certain you know who's above, who's below, who's up here. There was a time you were kind and sincere, paid no mind to the hate or the fear. But as you grow certain you know who's above, who's below, who's up here. Love to love became pain, pain. Love to love became pain, pain. This song is called If It Wasn't Broken. 1, 2, 3, 4. You made the empty, so is the drum that brings me rhythm when I've got none. How would you know you had a heart if it wasn't broken? If it wasn't broken. So you lost your baby, so you lost your job, so you lost all faith in the one you call God. Came to me for refuge when I've got none. How would you know you had a heart if it wasn't broken? If it wasn't broken. leave them high and dry, and they'll leave you blue. But the love you share is worth the world and more. That's why you care, that's what you start for. You came to me for refuge when I've got none. How would you know you had a heart if it wasn't broken? If it wasn't broken, if it wasn't broken, if it wasn't broken. This song is called Shell, and it's from the album Shell of a Girl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Before you rip your girl to shreds, be sure you really want to dance. By the time you realize you were wrong, you'll find the girl you knew is gone. She can no longer feel sorry for you, baby. She much too busy being crazy. It's a hell of a world. She's just a shell of a girl. She's just a shell of a girl. She's just a shell of a girl. Despite the love you said you had, you might have really drove her mad. Scared she'd lose you to someone else. She changed so much she lost herself. She can no longer feel sorry for you, baby. She much too busy being crazy. It's a hell of a world. She's just a shell of a girl. She's just a shell of a girl. She's just a shell of a girl. May cross your mind, but you can't turn back the hands of time. By the time you realize you were wrong, you'll find the girl you knew is gone. Gone. You knew she is gone, she is gone, she for being here with us. This next song is called Age of a Man. And it is in the key of G. The new album is called Simple Syrup, and I hope you check it out. And it's available on all music platforms. Alright, this song is called Age of a Man. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Must man get stripped of your manhood. I ain't the girl next door, I'm no good. I could bring you to life like your mama, but you refuse my verse-colored drama. And I'll leave you like your father, like you left your son and daughter with the woman who learned firsthand. You're just a boy at the age of a man. Age of a man. I really don't have time for the needy, but when it comes to mine, I'm greedy. I got dreams and I do chase some problem, and it seems you don't have much to offer other than that old cat and mouse. Like you're 10, you want to play house, building castles made of sand. You're just a boy at the age of a man. The age of a man. Die young, rosy live by. Call me high strung, all 'cause I try to learn something today for tomorrow. Be sure to repay all I borrow, and all the girls will leave you bitter, still looking for a babysitter. You stood in place while others ran. You're just a boy at the age of a man. Of a man. The age of a man. The age of a man. Thanks for joining us. This song is called "He Is My Soul," and it's from the album "With the Sun," which was also recorded here at Hen House. And I can live for the old me. I agree. Love's so deep and love's so cruel. Love's so deep and love's so cruel. Love's so deep and love's so cruel. I'm feeling way worse than I look. Whoa. All that I knew I now doubt. Love's a villain, love's a pill. Love's a villain, love's a pill. Love's a villain, love's a pill. My heart is racing, my body is still. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We really hope you've enjoyed Juneteenth, a rainbow revival. This show was co-presented by Bluegrass Pride and Decolonizing the Music Room and co-produced by Brandy Waller-Pace, ED of DTMR, and Lillian Webben, DPG board member and CEO of Elderly Instruments. My apologies for butchering some names. Our wish for this year's Juneteenth is that this music, these stories, and these performers you've enjoyed today will help illustrate the vital and overlooked contributions of Black folks' ways, and Black music to American roots music and the greater LGBTQ plus rights movement. As ACT UP New York used to shout in the 80s and 90s, there's no queer liberation without Black liberation. And our organizations agree. We hope that you take time, but certainly during Pride Month, to reflect on and pay tribute to Black, trans, queer, non-binary, gay, and lesbian folks, specifically the musicians that have blazed the trail for the rest of us to continue. Pride wasn't built on rainbows, glitter, confetti, and partying, but on and around the radical activist, countercultural movement that gave birth to the modern queer rights movement. For that movement and American roots music, we have the Black community to thank. Looking for ways to support the community? Keep listening. Just like our other events, Juneteenth, a rainbow revival, would not have been possible without the generous support of sponsors and donors like you. If you're able and have not already given, please donate now. Your generous gifts not only support the musicians on our Juneteenth lineup, but they also support the ongoing work of Bluegrass Pride. Thank you again for this weekend's presenting sponsors, Ear Trumpet Labs, and Elderly Instruments. And of course, thank you to the Fiddle Mercantile and Compass Records Group for sponsoring our artists today. Juneteenth, a Rainbow Revival is a proud recipient of an IBMA Foundation's Arnold Schultz Fund grant. Thanks again for all the amazing artists on our lineup. Thank you to Brandy Waller-Pace and Decolonizing the Music Room. Special thanks to Lillian Webern for her insight and leadership on this event. And thanks to Mackenzie Nemes, Noah Lani Akia, Kara Kundert, and the entire events committee and the Bluegrass Pride Board for equipping this event for success. My name is Stephanie Ann Johnson. It's been my pleasure and an incredible delight to host you all tonight. I hope you'll join me for my own set of music next weekend during Porch Pride 5th anniversary celebration. See y'all later. Thank you.